Well, thank you very much for having me once again. It is rather very unfortunate. You see, if we take our minds back to independence, post-independence, what sustained Nigeria was agriculture. Then we invented into oil. And oil became, or is becoming like a malady, a cost to our nation instead of making tremendous progress. And because of that, we were totally oblivion on the solid mineral sector. Until, let me say now, that people's eyes are becoming wide open. Awareness is gradually gaining entrance into that space. A couple of months back, the president and commander-in-chief went to Nasarawa State and commissioned the largest lithium mining company in Nigeria. And before then, I, as a member of the parliament, when I was inaugurated on the 13th of June, had looked at this very sector critically. And I also observed and discovered that this is one sector that is highly unregulated. It is free entry, free exit. Nobody seems to care on what is happening in that sector. I said, this piece of solid mineral called lithium, what is its advantage? What can it be modeled out into? A little research I did ventured me into a component of the devices that we use almost everywhere in this country called battery, inserted in an handset. And I looked at what Bureau of Statistics said, that currently we are using over 200 million handsets in this country daily. That same statistical body equally says that we are driving over 12 million cars on our roads. Millions of devices that are battery operated in their numbers. And I equally ask myself, what is that ingredient that is used in the production or manufacture of battery? I discovered it was lithium. And it will equally amaze you to know that the lithium we have in Nigeria is rated the best globally, with 13% lithium content. You can't find that anywhere in the world. So I ask myself again, what is it that we are lacking in converting this solid mineral into finished good for our consumption and even export? It is technology. What we are lacking is technology. How can we get the technology? I said, okay, let us take our minds back. Before the advent of fiat money, paper money, what we were using was called trade by barter. If you have yam, I have beans, and you need my yam, we simply exchange. So since we are not having the needed technology to add value to these raw materials, can we leverage on our huge population, vibrant population, energetic population, consuming population, to attract the technology that we need? For example, any nations that wants to produce a product that contains battery in it into Nigeria, the law will tell him, yes, it is a welcome idea, but you must intentionally, deliberately relinquish to us the technology to produce a component of that device in Nigeria using our raw materials. So I said, okay, let us put a legal framework in place. Okay. And that made my bill for the establishment on the National Commission on Technology Transfer, which has scaled through first reading, second reading, public hearing in the House. Is that different from your bill to establish Lithium Development Commission? No, it's different from the bill. It's different. Yes, but at some point we are going to harmonize. This is just on the lithium, but my own is broad aspect. It covers almost all the solid mineral that, or any device that will be imported into Nigeria, that a component of that production can be done in Nigeria. All right. Yes. So